think we're still on target here. You may have noticed we're loading in, and of course you know what that means. It means we're going to try and get some more time on that citronelle, maybe even finish, see the crop through, and have the citronelle that we want. I'm just going to clang around because I'm so super organized and I was totally set up for this. That's okay. Good. The update assistant's already running. Lucky. Lucky. Oh, good. We needed that. Oh, good. Fantastic. Hey, Windows. Fuck you. Bloody hell. Alright. Let's get this show on the road, guys. We'll dive right in. I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm gonna hit subscribe. I'm gonna hit 1 million views in the first 20 minutes. And if that doesn't happen, well, fuck me. My PC is missing important updates. Oh, hey. It might take an hour. Definitely remind me later. Thank you. My PC is at risk. It probably is. You guys have probably hacked me. Probably fucking at risk indeed. The fact of the matter is that this is just a shitty tablet. You may hack it. You may hack it and you can see all of the things that are on it. There's absolutely, I mean, if you need to hack my tablet to access Microsoft News, you've got problems. I mean, I'll put it to you that you're probably not that good at using a computer in the first place if you have to hack my tablet to find the news or to watch YouTube. I can't think of what else you might do on my tablet. It's a fucking Windows 10 machine, so you know, it doesn't even have enough space to even do anything. It's literally runs an internet browser. Which is, so far the history is one site, YouTube. You may, if you want to gain remote access to the tablet, then you can see the camera. That might be what you're into. Maybe I should be uploading a camera on the side of the screen and point there, maybe, instead of the old logo there for the blasphemometic. But you know, I don't think it's that important. Nowhere near as important as what we've come here to do today. We've got a very clear goal. We want to get that feeding trough set up. We want to get a boat built, basically. We want to have a boat that's got a feeding trough. It's going to be like a farm boat, feeding trough, like a barn boat, but with no animal storage. Not yet. Not yet. I'm thinking about how we might do it. But I've got all of the building elements learned, so it should be as simple as coming up with a design. So the first thing we're going to want, obviously, is a boat, and to make a boat, just like every other boat, you're going to need, just like pretty much everything at this level of the construction. I'm not going to wait for the graphics to load in this one. at this level of the construction system, we're going to need basically a bunch of hide. And how much hide do we have? I know for a fact that we're going to need 250 for the boat, so we basically need a lot more. Basically. How many more times shall I say it before I've finished saying basically? Basically, it's hard to tell. So we're going to make all of them. Don't know why, we just don't need them here. I'm going to light the fire. No, we're not, but we are going to put that in there. Do we need any more? No, we don't need any more meat. I've got that feces with me. I don't know why I'm carrying feces around. I feel as though everything sort of got a little bit chaotic once the horse aggroed, and I felt like I was going to lose it. But now we're restoring order. Oh, look at that, more feces. Perfect. Now, we want all of the mejo and the ama. I don't know if anyone's from Parkland. You can maybe school me on the pronunciation of Amar, is it? I don't know. I really don't know. I couldn't hazard a guess. Now, have we got? It's a middling. I think it was a middling before. We don't want to jump the gun. We want to jump the Bronto, ideally. Let's see if our hide zone. We may need to actually do some more reparations on the tooling. If you ever look down there, we've got a very damaged pike. That won't do if we're going to actually hunt something. I think I'm going to hunt this stego because the trikes seem to beat me up every time I try to touch them with any kind of weapon, even gently. They're not friendly, but stegos, they tolerate a little bit more of my shenanigans, I think. Ooh. Doesn't mean... Oh, it's again with the hunting during the daylight. This isn't what we need. Oh. Maybe I should just track it. I definitely shouldn't continue this silly. Oh no. Well, we live and we learn. What do you mean? I'd learned that on the last episode, and I knew it before that. What are you talking about? Are you telling me that I'm not learning? Are you telling me I never learn? Looks like I never learn. So, if I just click take all, then at least I get the inventory, you see, and then I have to go through and manage. Oh, but of course we don't want to lose the meat. There we go. Now, we want that on. We want this on. We definitely want to wear these and these. Now, we've got a bit of droppage to do. There we go. A bit more of that. There we go. And these. This is my favourite bit of the whole game. Right after gardening. If I had to choose between this and gardening, I'd definitely lean towards gardening, but something tells me that I'm just gonna cheapy this guy all of a sudden. He's all like, what? Hey, oh, dang. Oh, well, that's gonna save me some ammo. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's actually a very dangerous game. and see how I slow down when I reload. There we go. And are you trying to run away? No, you're just trying to walk around that tree. But now you're down. Now I could. No, I couldn't, because that's not what we're doing. I need your bloody. Hey. Pay attention while I'm trying to gather your hide. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's actually got us sort of what, a fifth of what we want. Oh gosh. Would you stop running into my birds? You are going to attract a shark. You're going to get yourself hurt, mate. And I don't have any citron to make sure that you don't. What was I doing here? There, among other things. Okay, so that actually was a significant contribution here to the boat. Unicorn, what are you doing? I'm gonna have to keep checking in with this. This may be. No, I'm not gonna make any prog. Oh, good. Hey, look at that. No. Oh yeah, no, it did. It totally popped a poop in. And what, is he full of poop? No. Someone's full of poop. Yeah. Looks like he's full of poop. So. Has the unicorn come down? Can we breathe a sigh of relief? No. Oh, it's died. That's a dead unicorn, isn't it? Isn't it? No. Oh. Okay. That's not to say that we... there's the unicorn. Alright. Fuck that. I don't know if you heard, my heart just dropped in, but my heart just dropped in, and now it's sort of not fully even undropped. That was a real... It's like when you leave your kid at the supermarket and then you can't find the fucking thing. It turns out that some other guy's got it. He's gonna cook it wrong. Paprika. Everyone knows. I'm going to use 5 spice. Anyway, just nothing but bad memories from the Fiomia. Nothing but bad memories, which is why I have to kill it. I just can't look at it. Especially not a male. Just like Fiomi. Strangely symmetrical, just like Fiomi. Actually, remarkably similar patterning. Just look, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Oh boy, this guy is really not into this. Oh, that's probably not a good. Yeah. Alright, well, acrobatic skill has definitely leveled up since my last attempt at. Okay, where that? So if I go around here, we'll find that whole thing. Oh, good. Now I can test my recall. And there's that guy. I've looked it up. I can just shoot him with tranks apparently. So maybe we'll give that a go. Actually, if I get the hide, we get the boat built. That's a lot of if. Oh, there's all these Fiomia. Shit. I'm so triggered right now. But the sad fact is that I can't seem to catch them. They got all that stamina. No, just all that stamina, all them hit points. Transfer all. Eat my meat. And that's where the things. Okay, and then we drop the things because we don't want this stuff really. There we go, that and this. No, I'm not going to say this and that and this, or any of those things. I'm not going to keep saying that. Definitely not. It's no longer appropriate because it's not funny and it's not fun. And that's not what this is about. No, it's not. This is about survival. Survival and paraslaughter. Oh, come on now. It was totally server lag. I feel bad. That one was mate boosted. And I didn't get it. I feel like I've missed out. I'll figure it out. Let's see if that... No, that hasn't even landed. There's nothing to figure out, by the way. I think I found the mate. Oh! I see. So how are you gonna... Oh, look at that, it's a feeding frenzy. I've triggered a feeding frenzy. Ah. Feeding frenzy is probably not quite... Oh, but they're definitely out of stam. Sharks are fed. Okay, good. That's my good deed for the day. Now, I will have hide as a reward. No, that's not how it works. Well, the sun's nearly down. Once I hear the sound of the sun gone down, I can more successfully hunt. And I think that that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to successfully hunt for the hide. Because unsuccessfully hunting is not working out for me. And I'm going to need a new strategy. Also, I'm going to need a hell of a lot of hide. Maybe if I just take the stego out. The stego is probably more than able to just... 45, eh? I thought that was a, that whole time I thought it was a rainbow. But it was a gold. So, really the game, life starts at 45 on the ARK. Which is good, because we're not that far off. We're not right there, but we're not far off. Should we just... Yeah, let's... For the time being, let's also make Fisia Tame order in group 1. There we go. And let's get them both following Greg. So that's going to be... Ooh! Nearly. You know that I can't remember what the bloody whistles are. Attack my target. Don't do that. Neutral. defend my everything. Now actually, let's make you passive flee because you're the flyer for now. Can we? Oh yes, we can. Good. Passive flee. I've never seen it in action. This is probably the best one to do it with. Now we need that carry weight to be able to carry a heck of a lot more, because I'm going to be a little bit heavier than that. And preemptively doing that. Okay, so these guys now take off? No. That's fine, we'll get there. This guy, of course, we want to continue to drag the health. It seems like there's no point in doing that, but there is a point in doing that. Oh, it's... Did I hear the nighttime music? It's definitely looking nighttimey. I hope that unicorn hasn't disappeared. I'm really concerned about that unicorn disappearing on us for some reason. Okay, so I don't need to sprint everywhere. That's something that I've got a nasty habit of sprinting everywhere from playing Fallout. Well, not sprinting everywhere, but having auto run, you know. And it doesn't help anyone. This is not a game of running everywhere. This is a game of painstakingly sneaking slowly behind one stairgo at a time and getting them square right in the front way before they can even turn around. There we go. Oh, they don't need to turn around? Okay. Now, is he going faster than I can run? Yes. That's okay. No, it's not really. Well, it will be, because what's going to happen is he's going to go over the edge. If you can even make it. Yeah, look at him going to... Yeah, he's going to end up falling off. And when that happens... Oh, I'll be ready. Here he comes. Here he comes. Okay. I'm even going to fall off a little bit just to make sure that he does. There we go. And we got him. Welcome to your doom. You got no way out. No way out but to give it to us, the hide. And it's good because we needed to build a boat. And that's what we want. I noticed that I've got the wrong thing out. Which is great because I want that meat too, but God, a little bit more hide would have been helpful. That's okay. Because, guess what? It's not over yet. I'm just going to keep doing this until the pickaxe dies on us, I suppose. I think we only need the another 50, and then we've got enough for the boat. And once we've got the boat sussed, we should have a level. We should probably have that citronelle. And I'm going to, depending on how long the stream's been going for at that point, because as you know, as I've been mentioning lately, there's a time limit. My time is running short. I had a look over my streamed hours, and it's already pretty close to the limit. So it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. No one really minds. I don't mind. But it is going to start to catch up quickly. Because I am streaming a lot per day, an hour at least. So at the most, I'm going to have 48 days, and some days I do stream 2 hours, a lot of days. So, you know, we're looking at... Ooh, oh no, this is me in multitasking, doing the doing my gender justice. Social justice for genders. Oh, did he get out of the water? And so did I. Oh, he knocked me right out of the water. Okay, that's good. That's Very good. I'll take all that. And did you know I'm going to gather the meat? And did you also know I now have to... Oh, not that one though. I'll pick that up before it goes all... There we are. We'll keep that one. We'll drop that one though. Sorry, I so nearly slipped right back into it. Have you been following the thing that I just dropped that I didn't want to drop? Because I was trying to not speak about stuff, speak the unspeakable. Now I get to look for the see, you definitely want the gloves. There we go. That's what we wanted. So we got that, this. Oh no. Oh, and I have also dropped boots on the ground here somewhere. This is my favourite game. Hide and drop and recover. There we go. So that's Stego. He's just... There we go. Now this time, of course, I'm not going to give him a chance to hit me. Oh. You're going to come in the water. In the water, there we go. He's in the water. And now I'll go like so, and then this, and like that. There we go. Now you're playing the game. You can have some of these thrusts. Do you like a good thrust? I've got a few for you that you can have. And now, of course, I don't just hand out thrusts for nothing. I want that hide. Notice that I didn't get any keratin that time. Anyway, I do believe we've just succeeded in the task at hand. We're obviously going to need a little bit more hide anyway for the repairing of the bitses. Have we got the hide in here? Oh, we've got 4 hide in here. That whole time. That whole bloody time we had all... There we go. Oh, I notice I jumped the gun. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. We need more. We need more. So I'll do this, this. Well, I mean, I suppose now that I've got to go and get more anyway, I may as well... Actually, let's get rid of this stuff. Look, I know my Stego's got enough carry weight to handle these berries. Do I? No. How much? I'm well overweight at the point. Okay. The point. The point. Il reste the point. I'm well overweight. Shut up. Who wants to hear about the point? No one. And you're not allowed to speak of the point. The point. There is no point. The point does not exist. What's the heavy thing, people? Is it these berries? No, it's not the berry. What's the heavy thing? How heavy really am I? Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was. For some reason the character was locked in place. It was a fear-inducing moment. I thought I may be vulnerable to some sort of attack, some sort of malicious Oh, maybe someone's hacked my tablet. Well, maybe you can tell me what the fuck is ACC investing in fucking rockets for? I don't understand it myself. I'm very curious. Not the point though, is it? Really, the point is to get those berries. Get this shit organized. Come on, organize this shit. Oh, we don't want the black pearls. That's not what we want. We want these things. We want all this shit. Come on, organized, organized. This, these, all that stuff. How much overweight am I? Nearly, but not fully. Which means I can go over here. There we go. Organizing. Everyone loves a little bit of inventory management while they wait for the citronelle to grow. Doesn't everyone? Oh, that citronelle, I just noticed, does look pretty grown. I'm gonna have a quick look. We might be in luck. We might be about to ride our horse for the first time. Hopefully not the last time. Hopefully I don't just ride it out into the ocean. I have got no idea what to expect. I haven't watched any videos on it. I just have seen the tutorial. And when I say I've seen the tutorial, I literally saw someone ask it on Google questions, and the answer was jump on its back and shove food in its mouth, so that's what we're going to try and do. Oh. But, oh gosh, that whole time I've been eating the food like ice cream. It doesn't taste like ice cream. There he is. Oh, good. That's how we wanted to see him. Well, that doesn't mean that I'm going to go jump on him right now. Oh, I ate too much poo. I've never had ice cream do that to me. This is, the births and deaths. So this is, it must be like one phase away from, what are we up to? We're up to fruitling. So the fruitling must be producing fruit, I would imagine. So that inventory management did actually get us, as frustrating as it is to manage an inventory. Oh, you know what might be a clever trick? Is to just quickly do this. Is that clever or what? Look at that, because I don't have anything. There we go. Ta-da! That sounded so great, and it's so fabulous. Ta-da! And there we go. I do love the censored look. It looks better from the. I like. It's just so exactly what I'm used to seeing from my entertainment sources these days. Alright, so we've still got that unicorn trapped, properly trapped. I love it. Now I wonder if that stego, the tech stego, is going to be as easy. I mean, we can hunt, hide, and tame a tech stego, can't we? Because we're that good at multitasking. Yeah, I think I've demonstrated. Or maybe not, I don't know. I mean, my memory's not great, but I've got great confidence in my ability. Don't I? I don't know, let's give it a go. There we go. So, show me the reason I don't want to do this. To something or other, and shoot. That's how I time stuff, you know. I've got a really accurate timing system. There we go. Oh, that sent him into a. There we go. He's down. Just like any normal piece of electronics, I've hit him with some narcotics that I made from berries. And he's down. So where's his oxygen? Is it going down? No. We're on a roll. There's no time pressure. What does he want? Food? This is for real. And he just makes normal stego noises. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I can breed it with my normal stego, that would be really weird. And that's, of course, what the goal is, so... He's going to want to come and help Tame. Oh, look at that, he can still run and everything. No, that's even running... No. I'm not satisfied with that. Let's just simply transfer. There we are. We only need 100. I'm pretty sure we didn't even need that. These guys are easy tames as far as I'm aware. He's certainly eaten a couple to show me. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I remember we had to do that too with the last one, didn't we? So let's just whack one of these in there, give him one, and now he's gonna tame out. Okay. I'll check in with him though. Meantime, we've still got hide hunting to do. Or do it? Yeah, we do. We do. And it's not much. And it's not going to be the Fiamia. Is it? So why am I heading towards the Fiamia and the Parasaur? The Parasaur, level 1. You'll be dead before you know it. If you're dead before you know it, clap your hands. No? Well. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So all I needed to do is move him a little bit, and the now the unicorn can't fly, can't walk into my birds. But of course, now it doesn't matter what the unicorn bloody walks into, because, well, he's walking into a tree. I love that. I love that about this game. It's I don't see it as a glitch or a problem or any kind of issue like that. How much? Oh, it's not here anymore because we are primed and ready to go at the crafting table. Of course we are. Here we go. We've just been waiting on the 17 hide. Where's the boat? It's definitely 250. So we were waiting on that 17 hide, and that's now that we've got that, we'll just quickly wait on the rest. I should start counting, eh? Let me know if you think I should start counting by send me a psychic message. I'll get it. You could leave a comment, but I'm more likely to get a psychic message. Now, where did you run to? Oh, where did you go? There we go. Oh, hang on, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. There we go. I just get sound like a redneck. I get so carried away. I hear my anthem. The Rednecks series. I don't know if you remember the Rednecks. They were just the best. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Oh no. Okay, good. Good, because I feel like I may have done that enough in the first 39 minutes of this stream already. Jesus. How many times have I already died? Many. If any, many. I was not supposed to ever do that. Oh. I came so close to doing it recently. And then I was alerted to how close I was to the edge. I'm gonna need a bunch of wood, I believe. More wood than I can carry. Greg, tell me a story of your carry weight. Your carry weight is wonderful. Your wonderful carry weight is going to be of service. Yeah, we got security from Turd. As long as I don't accidentally piss that Bronto off, I'll probably have all the wood that I need by the end of this short walk. That's not light, is it? That's not light at all, and in fact, you're not gathering the wood as fast as I would gather it. There we go. I mean, good job on everything else. Very good job. But we're going to need more wood than that. In fact, you haven't even put enough wood down for me to finish my project. How much wood do I need for my project? Let's put my set up a build goal. There we go. 250 wood. You're kidding me. No, that's good. I needed a bit of extra height. Not probably that much. I will take a little bit of flack for that. I think I deserve a little bit. Definitely. We'll take that on the chin. Now I'm not going to be able to carry 250 wood. No. In fact, we had better be careful. They're looking very green, these plants. Still need more wood. Okay, so 250 wood. It's going to be enough to build a raft. And then once we've got that raft built, we'll probably have the stego tamed out at the same time. We'll have a breeding pair of stegos, and they'll be a very weird couple. I'm not sure if they'll even mate boost. I don't know how this works. I don't even know if this is he taming it at the same rate as the last one. Yeah, definitely. We probably could benefit from putting some more berries in. 23%, 82 berries. How fast are they spoiling? 16 minutes. Yeah, we are. We benefit from putting another batch of berries in. So I'll go up and grab them. In fact, Greg, you are taming group 2. So you follow. Oh, I mean 2. So you follow me. I'm learning. I told you. I just had to program everything. It's just a bitch. But you know, we get there in the end, and then here comes Greg with all the stuff that I wanted him to bring me. By the time I've got it sorted, oh yeah, here he comes. So now I will just tell him to stop. There we go, just like that. And then, of course, go back to taming group none, because we don't want to be doing that all over the show. Oh what? Oh yeah, okay. I'm trying to jump over the stuff. It's not working and I don't understand. It's alright though, because I don't understand fucking anything. Pretty stupid. Stupid fucking. Anyway, let's not dwell on my shortfalls, my shortcomings. Let's dwell on this serious lack of wood. And of course the foods situation. There we go. Want all the wood. We don't need that stone that much. There we go. How much wood? I can't even remember, but it's going to be enough. That's what we're going to need. I probably wanted to do the carry weight since I'm going to do it anyway. I don't need to learn anything right now. Just enough carry weight to make it. And of course if I don't, I can't do that, but I can do this. There we go. And we're there. We've got the wood that we need. So what do I want? I want half of that stack, and I want that whole stack. I don't want that yet. Can I move? Of course I bloody well can't. What did I think was going to happen there? Right, let's put it there so we don't lose it. I don't want to lose it. There we go. That goes there. Everything except for the boat, but the boat's not even in there. What's going on? Why is the boat not in there? Because hide, fibre, wood. We got it all. We got it all. So we take all of that. This and that. And we got another boat. And we're able to repair the things, so what we'll do is we'll transfer all that wood, because that's going to be the wood that we need to repair the boat. These things get organised as they should, everything except the hide and the wood. So that's everything except the hide and the wood. That goes in there, and that doesn't, but that does. And this goes in there, and we start to do... Oh, what are we missing? Basically everything, and probably would work better if I was doing it. There we go. Oh, I'm still short on something. What? Oh, it's because of... Okay. Oh no. The most frustrating thing about this for you viewers, and probably myself if I'm honest, is that all this fucking around, I actually have the citronelle over there, remember? It's as if I don't remember. And that must be pissing me right off. So I wonder if I can just... No, I can't just plonk it down. Can I move? Of course I can't. But I expected that. And despite being fucking stupid, I can come up with an idea or two to come up with solutions for that sort of shit. So I don't have to fuck around too badly, despite my mental limitations. There we go. And one. Are we going to try that just with one? Is that how you do that? was kind of hoping I might have a few more than one. Alright, let's try. I'm excited. Here we go. Is he still on the tree? He's still on the tree. Okay, now if I sneak up behind him, I'm gonna have my best chance, aren't I? I don't know how this goes. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is it. This is make or break. Is this going to happen on this stream, or am I somehow managed to fuck this up? Okay. He's not too bothered by me. Okay, he just doesn't want to be touched. Okay, that's great. That's great because I can creep. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay, he gets pretty aggro pretty quickly. Now is he going to stay aggro if I just pop around the corner? I think I'm going to need the ghillie suit, peoples. Well, whatever the case, let's leave him. Let's leave him. I did learn the bug repellent, thinking that maybe the bug repellent is going to be the way to go. But that's a pretty big maybe. I don't think it really is the way to go. So there's a few things about this raft that need to be done. The sail. The name. No, it's not really a tradition for this one, so I don't know, we'll call it barn, because that's what it is, basically, will be. It's hard to see that right now, but we'll see. We will get to barn stage on this. Take my word. How badly have I affected the spoil time? Very badly. So make sure that Greg's holding on to that, because okay, we want to leave that on the plant, basically. I may have buggered up the whole harvest. No, but we need to allow that to build up to a decent sized pile, because that's, I hope they stack. I think they stack. Wonder how it'll affect Tame. Since I've buggered it up and it's not going to last until the unicorn Tame, let's see what the effect is on Stego. So we've got on the tech Stego even, we're at 52.6%. With one citronelle, you'll probably prefer to eat the citronelle over the Nejo. Now I know that, there we go, 54.3, so it's gone up a bit, and there's that. That was the citronelle. I don't think it was particularly more effective, to be honest. I think that, you know, unless you go and kibble, it's not worth it, unless these guys are, you know, specifically requiring a particular kind of vegetable. So we've got a few issues with that unicorn. I want more citronelle before I try mount him. I've still got quite a bit of feces to, oh no, not on me. In fact, why am I carrying all this meat? Down for the meat. I suppose it's time to make that. With all that, with all that hide, I can't really put it off any longer. We want another feeding trough. So it doesn't even require hide, of course. So we've got most of the things we need for that. We're going to need a bit more metal. I think that's going to be the... Oh, let's just quickly get him some more health there. Let's get that metal first. It's just up here after all. Well, it's just around here somewhere. Isn't it? Oh. I'm sure there's some metal nearby. Have I built too close? We'll soon see. That's enough. But no, I've got a little bit more. And oh, am I going to be able to finish the rock and walk home? No, probably not. That's enough. Okay, so I've got a speed limit, but I don't think it's going too bad. And you know, the longer I take to get back there, the more citronal I'm going to end up with in my crop. Is that correct? Or am I actually getting the wrong idea here? Is the citronal just going to continue to replace itself when I pick it? Well, there's only one way to find out. I'll Google it when I get offline. No, I'll find out when I get there, obviously. So I guess there's always more than one way. You're never as limited as they allow you to believe. It's the power of belief. So that metal, let's put it where it belongs. It's not like the fireball. We'll put it where it belongs, and then we'll deal with this in a oh wow, that couldn't have been really all that much better there. Okay, perfect. Next, what's next? Thatch fiber. So we've got fiber and thatch. We're not gonna fuck around too much with that because we've got heaps of both of those. And I think that should actually be, there we go. And wood we are going to fuck around with. That's over here for now. Oh, it's done that again. Happy Razor. I'll figure out why. I will. It's probably literally just a glitch. Because all of the key map settings have been actually specifically set up to be while I press it. So obviously there's something going on. I feel as though maybe I accidentally set up the diagonal axes or something on the D-pad. You know. Am I gonna make another saddle for that guy as well? That's a hefty order, isn't it? I don't know about that. I think that's probably a bit overkill. You probably need a tech saddle. It's probably a different thing. I'm really weirded out by the fact that you can just knock it out and tame it with berries. That's... I sort of pseudo-suspected that might be the case, but I didn't want to believe it because I think that it's silly. just for the record, let the record state that I think that it is actually silly. Oh, I can carry 100 stone now. That's neat. Oh, did I? Oh, I ran out of meat. That's incroyable. Oh no, I wanted that fiber. Silly, 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 silly. Okay, let's get all this wood that we've got together in one place. How much wood do I need? 120. Yay! So now let's get that there. That's actually still a whole pile. That's not. So we'll transfer that. But actually now that's a whole pile. Is there a whole pile in here that we need? No, these don't belong here. This doesn't belong here. That doesn't belong there. We are so close to having organized things. So close. So close. The organization is near. No, we don't need anything else with this variety in there. I can light this fire. I can light fire. I can do this and that. Okay, now I've given it plenty of time. This was all about stalling so that I could get a citronelle growing without having to wait for it. And I sure as hell have done that, stalled. But not only have I stalled, I've created a safe space. Hopefully we've got some fish meat to it now, but that's okay because I think it does need fish meat in there. But he's got fish meat on him, so he doesn't need it right now. Hopefully there's a dino that actually acts as a trough. If you know what that dino is, if there is one, say something. Why don't you ever say something? I feel like communication's all one way in our relationship. You got nothing to say to that. Well, I've also got nothing to say to that. It's true, you can't deny evidence. So we want that and that, I think. And that way we get another small batch of gunpowder. Is this correct? It's correct. Okay. Now I'll go and run and check our stego. Tame. He's nearly done. She is nearly done. This is the moment we've all been waiting to find out something about. Okay, so there we go. It produces one citronelle. Maybe it produces... no. It produces one per time. Maybe that's because it's not a large plot. Maybe that's because it's been designed this way. Whatever the case, we're going to try again and sneak up on this unicorn. I suppose maybe it's easier at night. I'll try again at night if this doesn't work. Can't be that far off because the sun's like... I probably don't want... Okay. Alright. Here we go. Maybe if I... Prone. close. Very close. So close now that I could probably feed citronelle to Tame. Is that right? I thought you were supposed to jump on it. Okay. Right. Okay. So it's not as simple as just that. No, we want him to stay aggroed and stay stuck in that place because I like it there. I like him stuck there. I don't like the fact that he's out. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna need 2 citronelle. We don't need these seeds. Don't drown now that... Oh. Okay. So let's just keep the plot going. I suppose the next goal is to make 4 of these. Frustratingly, I'm going to need more metal for that. Unprocessed metal, which is how much? Oh no, I'm not. No, I can pretty much. How much stone? We're going to need 200 stone. We're going to need a bunch of other stuff. Okay, I'll start with the heavy things. Does he get... Oh god, no! Can you even... You're gonna drown. Get away from here. I think we've lost some people. I think it's actually... Okay, it's no longer panicking. So hopefully it's going to come back to the shore and it's going to figure out that it can't climb up here. It's going to make its way somewhere where it can climb up. I don't have high hopes for it because none of the other dinos... I don't know how to help it. It's going to run out of stamina and it's going to sink. And if that doesn't happen, it's going to attract sharks. I need to aggro it again. There's nothing else for it. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh, hey, he's part tamed. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, that's fine. Just go that way. Go that way, and now go... Don't go that way. I'm gonna try and... Yeah, there we go. That's it. We've saved him. Yes. Okay, I'll just leave him alone. I think I just saved its life. I mean, I'd like it to stop bolting. It's got to not be able to see me. It will return to the island, and hopefully without having attracted a shark. So we need a bunch of wood, I believe was the goal here for the for the extra crop pots. So we want 40 wood. We want lots of wood. So I'm going to want at least 160. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I can just carry that. So there's the 60, we just need 100. And there's the 100, we just need 60. And now we just need 10. Oh, and I'm a little bit overweight. Why? It's because of the wood, because I've got 160, which is actually how much I need. Great. Now let's eat some of that meat while we're here. Let's eat that meat. It's been bothering me. What are the other requirements? Stone is one of them, so we're going to have to make a drop off. I'm going to reluctantly drop 68 wood. Maybe come back for it if I can, if I remember. Oh look, there's my tech dino. I'd be more excited about that if it didn't nearly kill that unicorn. I'm a little bit concerned that it hasn't made it back on shore. I'd better check on it. I think it's over here. No, that was a pterodon. I don't see... I hope that's not it over there. I'm going to presume it's not. I don't see it in the water. It's not necessarily a good sign. Okay, I see no sign of any unicorn. There it is. Alright. We saved it. We saved it. And it's a little bit tamed, so we know now that we are going to need at least probably 12 citronal. I'm going to go with maybe even more than that. This one has gone to flower again. So these mediums are not ideal. Let's see if I can't grab the rest of that wood. I don't know why I had to go so far for the wood, but I did. I don't need to go any further, and I certainly don't need to worry about finding it either, so let's just get more. I only need 40 or 20 or some small amount. There we go, 20 will do, I believe. Maybe not, maybe I need 23, 40, 33. Maybe I need more than that even. There we go, so the wood is now accounted for. We're going to need 200 stone. We've got 17, so that's a good start. I'm not even going to beat around the bush here, we're just going to beat around these rocks instead. I think that might make it easier. Stone. I mean, you probably get a few rocks if you get around the bush, but I think consistency, you know, for consistency's sake, beating around these boulders definitely has a huge advantage. Alright, while we can still run, let's drop that off. whole time I've been not taking advantage of the zoop, which I knew about. See, the funny thing about ARK is that I have. It's not like riding a bicycle. You forget a lot of the key components because you know there's so much to it. That a small break, and it wasn't a huge break. I think I only stopped playing it for about 6 months max. But a lot of the main things, like the required levels, all that sort of thing, you forget it. You forget it really quickly because you stop using it, even while you're playing with regards to the minimum levels. Because obviously, once you've reached that level, you no longer need to worry about it. Okay, surely we've got. Yes, we have. Okay. Zoop. I'm not going to say zoop every time, but I will just a couple of times as an homage. Homage. Now, what do we need next? We need a whole bunch of thatch, which we've got. I'm not going to go out and get a whole bunch more. A whole bunch of fibre, which we have got as well. In fact, we're set. So, you give it to me, the thatch. I know you've got it. There we go. A whole bunch. Yes, that's a whole bunch. Okay. Now, we're going to need that fibre. We got a whole bunch of fibre. Why, thank you. Now we need the stone, and we need the wood, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we patiently sit and we tell each other stories about better times and in my day, and that sort of carry on and carry on. So we do want to transfer these things across now, that and that, and probably this, all these things that need to be organized to maintain organization. This, if it's not done, here we go. Do we have a pile? We have a pile. Do we have anything else that needs to go in there? No. Alright, hey, now it's time to get our seed types. Have we managed to get all of the seeds? We've got rock carrot and savaroot right off the bat. We've got citronelle already. Tintos. So we're still short on the long grass. The long grass is clearly from some other region. Okay, that's not a problem though. So I feel as though, for consistency's sake, I just want to grow as many citronelle as possible. Have we got just the one again? So really, these medium crop plots, they're so limited by comparison to the not medium. It makes you wonder. Alright, we're not even gonna build on this. We're just gonna pop the plots. Pop the plot. Pop the fucking plot. Are you trying to tame a unicorn? Pop the fucking plot. Pop the fucking plot. Pop the fucking plot. Are you trying to pop the plot? Fucking hell, that's... Okay, stop. Just stop. Pop it fucking... Just stop, pop, and roll. So he's got the same exact turning ratio issue. He probably doesn't poop. He's very nice health. Now we'll probably keep cranking the health. Very good. I don't fully understand what the hell you're even a tech dino for, but it doesn't matter either. So weird, it's not even tougher. I don't fully understand. I don't even sort of half understand, to be honest. Are we gonna what? Okay, now's the time that we start to think about making fertilizer as well. I'm pretty sure I learned the thing for that, and it's right in front of me somewhere. And if I just type it, it'll also show up. So I just oh, I didn't. Okay, good, because just checking. I'm not actually going to learn it. Happy with fertilizing with poo. But I do need to make a decision. Am I going to just do it all with the citronelle? Oh, let's do it all with rock carrots. Let's see if the rock carrots are better than citronelle. So I'm going to need the fertilizer before we start. Gather it up. Not human. Here's one. There we go. We'll go all medium. And that way I'll be able to stay on top of it. Maybe I should start feeding my stegos stimberries. I wonder if that works. It used to work with the bush pig, but it was just a parasol poo anyway, I'm sure. There we go, that's a good one. Here's another one. Now, I will make do with 4, but I really would like 8. That's 4. Oh, crikey. The poop fields. Oh, it's like some sort of twisted Easter. This is what Easter's like in German porn. Easter de Scheiße. It's not far off, is it? Huh? I wouldn't be surprised if the Germans named Easter. Easter eggs. I mean, have you ever seen a chocolate egg? Huh? No. Exactly. It's a conspiracy. If I could just think on that for a minute. That's it's blown my soft little mind. My stupid little mind. Ooh. Don't eat all the rock carrot seeds there. unicorn running into one of my guys again. Freaking out. When will it end? Well, hopefully it'll end once I've tamed it. Which, I'm not surprised. So that's seeded, that's seeded, that's seeded. That's not seeded. I knew it. I did knew it. So there we go. We've got lots of poo. Everyone's all pooed up. We'll park the boat on the tap. There we go. And everything's irrigated. Let's have a... well, look, hey. Everyone else has rock carrot. And, I mean, you know that horses prefer rock carrot, right? Destroy planted crop. Yes. We're not doing that, we're doing that. And that's all there is to it. Now, we've got flowers and fruit. Ooh, that's confused everything. Oh yes it has. So I no longer have access to the citronelle, but that's okay, because I don't want it. I wonder if I could just tame him with Mechel. Let's see. It's worth a go, right? And I'm not too fussed about taming effectiveness. Even though it's obviously going to be a fairly unique tame. So he's obviously... there he is, okay. I'm just going to sneak up behind him. I'm going to feed him that berry. Oh, that's not behind. Oh boy, that's a poo. Oh, no, don't come. Okay, there we go. Don't come. Oh, okay. So I can feed him a berry. It's not super effective. But it's not gonna hurt. All this time I didn't have to do that gardening. I could have just been a little bit patient. Oh good, he's now walking and stuck in a tree. This is it. This is the moment of Tame. Oh, he's not really stuck. That's fine. So this time we're going to be down on the see how we do this. So he's going to try and do something. I'll probably stay away from... there we go. And now we feed... oh, I see. I can still... so he's still in the receptive to riding stage. Oh. Well, easy come, easy go. I'm just going to leave him to run off over there. He can do his own thing. Hopefully he won't come running past or towards me. I wouldn't. Oh! didn't, you know. I didn't just unplug or anything. So that's fun. Okay. That probably is fucked with the stream. Has anything even changed? No. No. Alright. And is the stream still alive? The stream seems to be down. So just gonna quickly double check that it's truly well and truly down properly. And it seems it is, although oh yeah, it's back. It's back and better than ever, so we're still here. I was about to shut it all down, lucky. Okay, now I'm just gonna, because of course when that happens I end up in this situation where that and something or other, don't do that, don't switch anything, don't crazy. What is all that about? For some reason, maybe it's a Windows update thing, it just suddenly thinks there's new hardware and I don't understand what that's about. I presume that the unicorn has calmed down in that time. Hopefully it's gone and stuck itself in... No, okay, well, that was probably a bit hopeful. What I'm not hopeful of is the idea that maybe it's drowning itself as we speak. So I know it has a tendency to drown itself. I've seen it do just such a thing. You may recall. I can't believe that after all that, it was as simple as just trying to feed it berries. So I feed it a berry, then I jump on it, and then I feed it berries again. I think is the way it goes. So it's going to be particularly easy with this Bronto doing that. Aha! Now's my chance. Aha! Nope. Ah. Okay, so I've got to ideally not do it anywhere near this sort of level of activity with the other dinosaurs. That's just too much. I think I'm going to have to give it another berry, which is probably a good thing. And ideally, we'll find it in a nice trapped situation over here. Is calm down again? Yes. So yeah, I don't know what all these complaints are about it calming down. It calms down fast. Okay. Now if I'm back here, can I just watch it unaggro? Or if I got to be out of its line of sight? I don't know. I know that I've waited for a very long time watching a Gigantopithecus, and that wasn't very successful. So yes, basically the second I got out of his line of sight, he became passive again. Okay. faster than he canters. We're just gonna have to try and get this right. Going on around him. He's probably very easily spooked. There we go, okay. And we feed it. I'll move closer. Okay. So it's still on rideable, which means I'm gonna have to. Hopefully he'll come to a standstill somewhere. There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Now, let me close. Ah. Okay. Ah. Messing around with buttons. He will come to a standstill. That's gonna happen. Isn't it? Yay. There we go, eat that. Yeah. There we go. What's going on now? Okay. That's fine. Okay, okay. If we... No, we are taming 1%. This is happening. Oh no, okay. So we wait for him to back. Okay, this is going alright. He's in control of the camera, just in case you thought that this was inappropriate. So I just really need to wait for him to back. Ah, there we go. And then I feed him. Okay, we can do this. This may take some time, guys, but I think it's going to be worth it. How do I... Oh, I'm so glad that, because he would have drowned. This would not have worked if I didn't have a tree to get stuck on there, a rock in a hard place, so to speak. Now when's he gonna start bucking, eh? Ah, there we go. Perfect. So we get 1% per buck. I've got quite a few berries on me, I think. How many berries in total? Yep, enough. This is not going to be an issue. It's just going to be a time thing. Worth it, I believe, is the... this is a bit weird. Hopefully I will be able to distinguish the difference between bucking and not bucking. Oh, no, that's not bucking. That's... there we go. Okay, so if I jump off and then jump back on again, does he buck straight away? No. Okay, so then we're learning all these things. This is how scientists originally started to scientisticate. Okay. Now we're just going for a wild ride. Just a wild ride. It's okay. As long as we don't swim. Okay. Yep. It's not a problem. Just keep on riding. Till he starts backing. I just don't need to get off, that's all it is. Oh, there we go. Backing, feeding. This is good. Where were we up to? Oh. So we lost some effectiveness there by getting off. I think you need to stay on the whole time. I'm really hoping he can choose not to drown us both. can't just feed him and jump off. You have to stay on the whole time. I guess with build effectiveness, I'm not sure how this works. This is totally different to anything I've ever seen in ARK before. It's fun though, I'll tell you. I'm enjoying this. I guess it's probably safer than any of the other passive tames that I've done in the past. Well, not safer necessarily, but you know, it's less likely to go horribly wrong because I don't have to follow it and worry about aggroing it as much. It's definitely going to be a certain amount of patience involved. I'm already limited on my patience with regards to Tame this bloody unicorn. 6%. This is going to take such some time. But we're going to see it through. I'm going to finish it, I guess, on this stream because that's what it looks like is going to happen. And in that time, let's see if we can't get a really neat screen cap so we can thumbnail that motherfucker. There we go. Or maybe that. No, definitely not that. That. I don't know. It's hard because the unicorn's in control of the camera and really all it wants me to look at is its butt. And it's remarkably detailed genitalia for a horse in a game. But I'm not going to draw attention to that. Just an interesting aside though, isn't it? So can I make it poop? No, it just poops when it's ready. 8%, so yep. Luckily, I think that my thirst and my hunger have gone on some sort of break. I say that now, but I don't know if that's true. Hopefully it maintains some taming effectiveness after I die of thirst on his back. You can see I definitely would have been doing better if I'd prepared some berries and some veggies. Interesting thing is I do have all those carrots growing over there, so by the time this is tamed, I'll have everything that I need to do this much faster. But it's totally worth it. I mean, we're going to have tamed a unicorn. This is what we do this for. Oh, hey! Kicked me off. Oh no. Why you do this? Why are you do this? There we go. Get us out of the water, you. Don't you dare get us attacked by a shark. This is... Oh! I didn't expect that. I can catch up to you. Okay, so I can just... I don't understand why... Maybe people are, There we go. Maybe people just don't move fast enough. Because I think with a high enough movement speed, this is not an issue catching up to these things. I think people who complain about catching horses, they just don't have the requisite levels and leveling system. This is now on 0% tamed. At least my water's on 100%. Okay, so we'll find out. A very difficult way. Well, we just found out the hard way, didn't we? Oh, good. Let's have a quick look at that. Show us again. Yep, that's it. Good. Reminds me of someone, actually. Okay, the effectiveness is creeping up again. Okay, we're going up by 1% per turn, per feed. So this is great. Now, yeah, well, we're not going to get any better off with more carrots, are we? With 4 carrots, I should say. We'll still end up doing this berry tame, so I feel as though it's just worth doing it this way. And preferably actually making it to 100% as opposed to 6 and then jumping off for some reason. So I am in the chat. Now's a good time to distract me in the chat so that I can dick around a bit longer and maybe lose the tame effectiveness. We're nearly back to where I was up to. So we've learned all of the things now that you can do to fuck up your tame here. You get off the horse, you fuck up your tame. You drown the horse, don't have enough movement speed, you fuck up the tame. You miss when the bucking starts and you fuck up your tame. And if you lose your patience, obviously, and rage quit, you fuck up the tame. Appreciate. This is a family channel. I have family. This is what I mean by that. Not many, just quite a few. But if you count them all, you definitely count them as a number of people, a group of people. Not the smallest group of people either, actually. Here we go. If you're wondering where families came from, there's a tip. Just a bit of a hint. So we're almost at 10%. Huh? See how I've changed? Things are positive now that I know how. I'm glad that we ended up back in this tree. This is my it's almost like the last hour and a half never happened. Oh, now we're looking at now we've got a dual genitalia shot, dual genital shot. Oh, no, this is where things go wrong, I think. This is what, just let me get my cream. Alright. The studio wildcard, that's way to sneak your influence into the home. It's I suppose it's one of the rarest tames, so I mean if you find that's the tragic thing. Imagine this, your son or daughter, they're absolutely stoked. You've given them ARK, they love dinosaurs. They're running around, they're taming dinosaurs, they're having a ball. They die a lot. They're sort of, it's a mixed bag. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not fun. You know, you've counselled them through a few dead dinos. They come across this unicorn, and they go to tame it, and they're presented with what we've just experienced here. How? There we go. I'm not going to miss it just because I'm theorising as to what the intention was there for this. Look at that, it's literally rubbing its vagina on our face. Is it even a female? I don't know. Whatever it's doing. I mean, look at that. That's called the helicopter, isn't it? This is lewd. Lewd at best. have a berry. There we go. 12%. We're nearly at 20%. Yep. That's where we're going with this. I mean, I suppose I could end the stream, but I said I was going to get every minute of this on stream. This is part of the grind. This is part of the game mechanics of ARK. This isn't a broken game. This is a game that's ready for release. This is how you're supposed to do it. Think on that. Think on that. You're supposed to hope that it gets glitched on a tree somewhere and then starts flashing you its genitals, because it's the only way that you're going to be able to do it without it drowning itself and you. Yes, I saw that. You're nearly at 20. Donate for unicorns. Yeah. The Tame is real. This is crazy stuff. Oh, there we go. Berryage. Oh, look, 14. That's nearly 20. Oh, maybe it's gonna get hungrier soon. It looks, its food is running low. I just had the worst thought. Maybe no, this is what's going to happen. I think its food really is going to run low, and then once its food runs low, I think it's going to start bucking more often. I think that's the thing, and that's meant to signify the Tame becoming more difficult. I think as the horse becomes more tame. It's not supposed to make sense. Well, maybe it's supposed to make sense. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong somehow. Definitely the horse has a lower food than it had before. That's definite. Now, what does that mean in real terms? I'm not 100% sure. I should stop calling it a horse. It's a unicorn. 17%. That's nearly 20. I've got a saddle for this that can do all of my chemical concoction needs. I'm gonna really enjoy that. What do you do there? You feed the horse and then drink the urine? I don't know. I don't know why you'd be doing concocting on the back of a horse as opposed to elsewhere. But I mean, this is a unicorn, I suppose. You make magic potions on the back of a magic horse. The magical qualities, magical horse qualities. I mean, I'm sure that there are people. This would be considered NSFW to some people. I think. I mean, I'm even a little bit firm in the belief that this Tame will be seen through. I'm at 20%. That's nearly 30. So close to 30. It's not even funny. 30 is almost halfway. Yes, so don't push buttons on the keyboard. So he just started to it seems to be a random period of time. I'm not sure if there's anything I can do to make him try to get me off. I mean, maybe this is it trying to get me off here. No, it's working. Look at that. Oh yeah. It's me twerking in midair. And some horse vagina flashing up in the middle. screen. It's just, it doesn't get any better than that. I'm just watching it on the live stream. Oh, I'm gonna need to change my pants again. This unicorn has been a severe cost in terms of laundry powder and dignity, really. So I'll probably be sending a bill out to Studio Wildcard to the tune of 1 laundry powder and several dignities. I can hear in the background. Oh no, 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 thank gosh. Okay, so there's definitely a thing there with regards to that. You don't do it. But it's not instant. I only lost a few effectivenesses, a few tames. I will lap up the punishment there. The horse butthole. There we go. Oh. I think that's what bucking looks like. I said bucking. Take your mind out of the gutter. I mean, what is this? This is just perfectly natural taming scenario, just like any normal horse tame. I mean, I grew up on a farm, so I'm used to this sort of thing. Probably a bit too used to it, actually. As I say. Oh, time to eat. There we go. So we're back, and we've got 1% beyond my little fuck up there of preemptively pushing E. Maybe if I push K. Yep, that'll do. Yep, that'll definitely do. I can see now much. No more butts. Perfect. So this is, by the way, if you're wondering how to avoid the butts, and you're trying to tame a unicorn, get into K mode. Because that's where it's at. Okay, so sorry, there's a moment of silence while I pay as much attention as possible. I'm going to try and get us a close-up. This may be the thumbnail here. Although, I'll probably be better off getting my thumbnail in. No, 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 no. How much effectiveness did I lose then? Oh, so much. So much. Okay, no more screenshots. No more anything except for feeding berries. At least I leveled up. I mean, this is getting me levels. I'm gonna be a lot better at horse anatomy. Let me tell you that much. Oh, you're gonna buck? You don't buck. Not on my watch. I don't give a buck. I give out berries to buckers. Berries for buckers. That's fantastic. So we're definitely moving along here. This is. I wonder if I can just pause this and walk away. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Why would I do something like that? When I'm so close to 30%. So close. So not only are these things rare to find, but they're very rare to be bothered to tame, I think. I mean, yes, it's probably a lot easier if you've got kibble, you do it a lot faster. I think that I definitely could have been better prepared when I found this thing. I was probably too low a level and at too low a tech level to really be able to deal with it on the fly, which is why we find ourselves riding it for probably over an hour is what I'm gonna guess. We're already 2 hours into this stream and we're only 22%, so let's assume we've been riding it for about half an hour. We've made it about a quarter of the way in, so do the math, and probably exit the screen, the stream here. I will put a link when I start the next stream. I'll come back and I'll put a link around about somewhere to let you know that you can avoid all this, and then you won't have seen it. So once again, there'll be another instance in which I've future self has gone through and made life easier for you without your realization. I don't need any acknowledgement, just helping, just the knowledge that I've helped is enough. So they're trying to bait me into doing this level up. That's something that's going on. They want me to get into my inventory screen because they know that I will stop paying attention. We're nearly at 30, by the way. 24's nearly 30. There we go. 25. That is a quarter of the way. We're a quarter of the way now, guys. A quarter of the way. And if you think about it, we've actually been doing this a lot less time than I originally guesstimated because of the whole reset to 0 while it was swimming. It's all very fascinating. It's definitely something I would do with kibble next time if I hadn't already started with this. I mean, I really don't mind how long it's taking. I really don't mind. I'm gonna just keep telling myself that I don't mind because that's gonna make it true. Did you know that? Affirmations work. Affirmations works. Repetition works as well. Repetition works, Michael. Repetition works, Michael. If you can comment with any of the references that I make and pat me on the back for my awesome referencing, I'd like that. I feel like it's a special skill that no one really acknowledges ever, even me. But I can't acknowledge anything because I'm too stupid to acknowledge anything. 29, that's nearly 30. Nearly 30, that's almost a third of the way. It's almost a third of the way. We're 30% guys. Like and subscribe for 30%. Like and subscribe for action-packed, exhilarating horse tames. Still more fun than Fable, bloody Journey. Yeah, I went there. Seriously, not fun game. Fable Journey. I played it all the way to the end. That was punishment. I tell you that. Not in a you are grinding for small payoffs kind of a way like this, but in a you are just walking down the path. Sometimes you'll get caught out and die. Then you can start again on the path. Enjoy. Oh, and by the way, you have to look like a twat the whole time. You're welcome. Fable Journey. Get it at a store probably about to go into receivership. So invested in the whole stock of, the whole crate of Fable Journey. Lionhead. What the fuck were you thinking, taking the Fable ball and running with it? Fable 1 was so fun, but did you think that none of your fans would want to see Black and White 3? Did you really think that? Or do I turn around and say EA? Is it EA's fault at this point? I think it is. Whoever I'm pointing the finger at, I'm pointing. I'm glaring. This Tame is enraging me because I want Black and White 3. So if you're watching this, Peter, I'm talking to you. Make Black and White 3. Or I'll start playing Universum seriously. I'll start fucking streaming it. You wait. I'll just quickly finish ARK. And then once I've finished ARK, I'll start straight away on Universum. It's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna have a one of those moments where the stream is sort of interrupted, but I can't do anything about it. We're gonna get to 40% soon. I'm not gonna give up on this Tame, no matter what. It's been hard yards. We're bucking and we're feeding, bucking and a feeding, and a running, and oh, that's so close to 40, isn't it? That's very close to 40, and 40's almost halfway. I'll tell you what 40 is. 40 is 2/5 of the way. So that's pretty exciting stuff. We're definitely making the progress. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do some inventory swapsers. I'm gonna do it right after the next feed. Wish me luck. Here we go. So get on that back. Get that bucking done. He's gonna buck twice in a row. He's gonna buck while I'm in my inventory after this long wait. Oh, there we go. Okay. And now we very quickly do that. We don't level up. There we go. Perfect. 41%. It's so close to 50. It's not funny. I can't see. I can't see. Can't see. There we go. That's okay. I think it'd be good if the cameras were. I mean, I know I went into K mode, but before that, it'd be good if it'd be good. I suppose I could actually zoom right in and. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to fuck around with anything really because I've already been kicked off a couple of times. I've already been reset a few times now, and I mean, so close to 50%. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. I'm just gonna have to. We're just gonna have to let this ride out, and then wear all of the criticism for how I approached it. Like I said, I really didn't know any better, so I'm sorry. And if this is the only way to do it, Studio Wildcard. Who do you think is playing your game? I mean, obviously people like me will do this, but how many people like me do you think there really are on this planet? Huh? I'll tell you right now, I'm a fucking unique snowflake. Alright, I'm a beautiful, independent woman. And ain't nobody like me. Except maybe a few of the people in my generation, a certain percentage of them, be quite a lot like me. There'll be a couple of standouts in the generation before me, of course, who also a fair amount like me, I suppose. And you know, a lot of the young ones, similar, I suppose, in a lot of ways. Probably not to the extent where they would do this. I mean, I think you have to be particularly tenacious. Just that, I mean, you could look at the timestamp. I don't need to tell you how long I've been doing it, but you can see this is a certain, it's a sort of time span that you wouldn't necessarily be really spending on dedicating to this sort of feat. And I swear to you, I wouldn't normally do this, but it is a unicorn. It's the only one on the island. What else am I supposed to do? Just forget about it. I suppose I could have put a wall around it and just left it. So close to 50, guys. So close to 50. If you hit that bell notification or something. Well, no, this is not exciting. This is not exciting. I don't blame you if you've skipped this episode. Even though it's something that's been building up for 4 episodes now, I think 3 or 4 episodes. I mean, look at this. This is not even a game at this point. This is a response test, a reflex test. I'm just basically waiting for that horse to turn its head just slightly so that I can feed it. And that's the game. That's the game. This is something that you do not need huge system resources for this sort of a game. I think that there's tablet games like this. You know, you tap the square when it turns red. That is this game. It's basically Dance Dance Revolution with 0 rhythm. There's only one button. I'm just gonna pop my head up because I think that I'm gonna need to try and pause. Oh, can we pause? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna BRB. Okay, good. Now we do this, and we're fine. Nothing went wrong at all. Except some time was lost on the Tame, but not enough. Not enough to cry about. 54%, well, that's nearly 60%. That's nearly 2/3. We're nearly 2/3 of the way, guys. Isn't that exciting? I'm actually starting to, as we get closer, I'm starting to buy into my hype. We are nearly 2/3 of the way. 55%. That's some sort of other kind of fraction. It's is it fucking 10/20ths? 11. It's 11/20ths of the way, guys. We're 11/20ths of the way. Oh, I can't see. There we go. I need to know if he's bucking. It's the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters in my life right now is if this unicorn's bucking or not. As long as I can see my foot, I can tell. Oh. That trike is pretty worrying. I could only get away with this on Herbie Island, I think. It's very fortunate. This whole thing has been a very fortunate series of events. And this guy is definitely going to outperform Fiomi. I'm sorry, Fiomi, but you're going to be, well, you're not going to be forgotten. Your bag will last forever. Well, it'll last until I'm forced to spawn at it. And I can't see very many reasons to spawn at your sleeping bag, your memorial sleeping bag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I really can't see. Oh, it's fine. We did it. Whew. They really are testing the camera angles here. At least we're not staring at his cooch anymore. That was rather uncomfortable. Rather uncomfortable indeed. Much more comfortable looking it in the eyes. Grabbing it by the horn. And just driving it home. No, I'm not looking at its cooch is what I mean. Much more comfortable looking it in the eye and just not having its cooch in my face. Heaps better. I will be driving it home though. Well, riding it. Oh god, no, I can't see anything. They really are. They're testing my ability to pay attention for long periods of time, and let me tell you, it's not something that I'm very well known for. It's not at all something that I'm very well known for. But look at us go. 62%. We are really nearly 2/3 of the way. And also nearly 70%. Which is nearly 75%, which is nearly 3/4 of the way. So we're so close. We're very nearly to 2/3. I'm going to count down to 2/3 because it's good fun, this. And of course, because it's such an abstract number, I'll never be able to actually nail it. But we're getting there. Look at this. This is something that's actually happening. I'm gonna need to pinch myself, but I'm also gonna need to I'm gonna need to take a real fucking R&R session after this. This is some tameage, let me tell you. The grind on this. There we go. The grind on this is beyond compare. And yeah, no, I can't imagine that I'm gonna have this much trouble. Well, then again, this is just my first of the new taming styles. There's other things that are also equally weird, I think, on the taming front. Oh, we're 2/3 of the way, by the way. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, you don't. Oh, we're so close to halfway. Oh. You really do lose a certain amount more than just dignity. What was the horse doing then? Was it gonna do a poop or something? I felt like it was bucking. It's clearly not. Clearly it's got another animation that I need to be aware of. I noticed that his food has gone all the way back up to full. Okay. I've also noticed just now that I don't need to see the horse. There's actually a message that flicks up, so I'm not going to mess around with the camera anymore. I'm simply going to watch for that message, push the button when the message appears. This is literally click on the square when it turns red. Have a banana. so we're only 13 away from being 2/3 of the way. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited up to... Wow. Did I say something about buying into my own hype? I've bought into that. Buy that hype. Oh yes, that hype. Okay. Oh well, that was good. Now we're at 55. Now we know that that's 11/20ths. So add 11/20ths, we're doing all right. He seems to be pretty keen on just constantly I think that it's realised that it's going to get tamed regardless. So it's starting to make it a bit easier on us. Fingers crossed. Well, it's a bit easier on us now that I know that I don't have to watch anything except for that bottom right corner of the screen where the message flashes up to tell me to feed it. Which I literally have been completely ignoring and just watching for physical cues on the horse. Which is, it works, because luckily they do coincide, but that's why I got off the horse before, was because he was doing some other thing. Something that's not bucking. We're still going to make it. We're still going to get this thing tamed up. It's definitely going to happen. There's absolutely zero way that we can mess this up. That's not true. We can mess this up all manner of different ways, but I think we've seen pretty much every way that it could be messed up now. I thought we had before, but now we definitely have. I wonder if there's another way that it's going to find to kick me off. Maybe it'll do a roll or something right at the last minute. Ooh, push Q. I'm going to keep my eye on that, just in case it does. I think it doesn't. I think we're good, but far out. So imagine doing this on a multiplayer server with people who also want to get the only unicorn on the server. Huh? Imagine trying to compete with people to do this, for mounting rights on this horse. I would. Now we're 60%, by the way, 61%, which is nearly 70%, but closer than 70%. It's actually nearly 2/3. Did you know? So I've just done the maths, and it turns out that that is the case. But of course, we do need to wait for a few more percentages before it really is 2/3. But I'll keep you updated on that as it happens. Now we're on 62%. 62% is an interesting number because it's actually the number that leads us out of 61 and into 63, as was just seen here. And once we reach 63%, we are so close to 2/3 of the way through, while still having some road ahead of us as well, so we actually get to enjoy having nearly finished the journey, having started the journey, and being near the end of the journey as well. This is the part of the journey that really shows you how to appreciate the journey itself. And honestly, I can't think of a better way to share that than running endlessly into a tree for over an hour and a half now. No, that's not true. For an hour, coming up to an hour, not not kidding. So the time is going fast. We are 2/3 of the way. We have got 33% to go. And if you think about it, that's not that long. That's not that much. We're at 67, that's nearly there. That's nearly there. Well, it's nearly 70. 70, well, that's fucking 7/10 of the way. So, if you thinking in terms of tenths, we've got a lot of tenths out of the way. And in fact, you know, without even really thinking about it, without even really, well, no, that's not true. I've been thinking about it a fair amount, but without really stressing the point, we've quite effortlessly got off the horse again for no reason. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna need to put more berries in this stock. I'm gonna need you to subscribe. I'm gonna need you to subscribe for the pain. For my pain. Here we go. Now I'm freezing to death as well. Subscribe. I can't do anything about it. I'm freezing to death. Freezing to death. I've lost most of my percentages. And I need to pee. I need to pee so intensely. So, you know what's going to happen. This is a very strange thing to get to a very strange point to get to, but I'm going to do it. I'm gonna stop this stream right here, not here, here, and I'm gonna call it here. We're gonna put an end. I'm gonna be back again today, and we're gonna finish this Tame off. I can guarantee you, we are gonna get this shit done. But I need to piss. I need to piss so bad. So we gotta make allowances for that.